Hey, it's Michelle at Counseling Recovery, and today I want to give you 5 of my best coping strategies for when you're under stress. So the first one is staying in the moment. This is going to be your lifeline because if you stay in the moment, you can really avoid panic and getting too far into fear. I know last week when I was afraid of my home because we were in the fire zone, I really practiced this a lot, that bringing myself back into the moment helped me stay centered and helped me stay calm. Because no matter what's happening, usually our fear is because we're afraid of what could happen, not necessarily what has happened. So staying in the moment and just reminding yourself that you're okay and you're safe and you're secure is huge right now. The second one is writing. I love journal writing, especially when you are having a lot of intense feelings. Maybe you're really angry and you want to get the uncensored version out. You don't necessarily want to share that with your partner or your family, but you need to write it out. Writing is a great way to get clarity if you're feeling hurt about something and you're not really sure why. I always recommend writing. If you don't like writing, you can go in the back room of your house where nobody is and just say it out loud. Just absolutely vent and keep talking to see what comes up, because that can be kind of another free flow way of getting your feelings out. The third is tapping. Tapping, I did a video on it a couple months ago. It's basically a series of taps you do, okay, that look kind of like this. And you're talking as you're tapping, and what it does is it really helps the body relieve the stress, because when we're stressed we tend to tighten our body, have a lot of muscle tension, and the tapping ends up relieving that. So that's definitely my go-to tool for anxiety. The fourth one is reason things out with somebody else. Call a friend. Don't stay isolated. I know with shelter in place right now, a lot of people can't socialize in the same way, but it's super important to be able to reach out, even if it's via Zoom or the phone, or set up a social distancing outside event where you're masked and safe. That can be just a way to stay connected right now, because we don't do really great in isolation, especially under stress. The last one is find some form of either prayer, meditation, or exercise to practice on a daily basis. I have done walking for 5 months. I think I've missed maybe 5 days in the 5 months because it's my lifeline. It gives me the quickest way to get centered and to enjoy being outside and to feel normal, because that's one of my normal activities that I have done. So it really helps me combat the stress. I also have a self-care writing prompts for you if you want to get it, because self-care is huge right now. So what I created is I created 12 writing prompts to help walk you through how to get better at self-care, and even go into some boundary setting, because right now boundaries are a huge issue too, because if you're not able to take care of yourself around this level of stress, then it's going to be harder. But if your self-care is really solid, I tell you, everybody I know that has good self-care right now is coping better. So I'm going to leave that link in the description too. So I hope you guys are doing safe out there and doing well, and just know that I'm here, I'm thinking about you, you're not alone, and we will get through another week together. Okay, bye.